Morning. Actually, it's the afternoon right now. It's the morning for you. It's the afternoon for me right now. Today's upload that you watched yesterday, so yesterday's video, a lot of chaos post-production, post-shooting it, ensued to get that video live. Anyway, it took forever. Now, later in the day than I want to be, it's raining outside. I appreciate you allowing me this time to vent. These boots again, you already know. You already know. I'll tell you this right now, ain't no way I'm letting no saturation, technical setbacks, or lack of daylight stop me. I'm going out having a good time on my little dirt bike here. Ain't no way. What is that accent? Yosemite Sam, I guess. I'll pay my 2 bits to see a high dive, and I'm gonna go to see a high dive. Jeez, that's a little narrow. The pit. We're at the spin back climb. We're at the pit. I feel like I'm jumping it kind of far. Oh my frig, I friggin' love this thing. Look at it. I know I was excited about it the last time we talked about it. I know I was excited about it, but God, it still looks sick with these bars and stem on it. It's just completely different. It jumps better, it steers better, it's better in every way. It looks cooler. I'll do another couple laps. This thing never ceases to put a smile on my face. Someone left a comment on one of the videos where I was riding this, like I ride it like this all the time. Just because it has off-road tires, or like just because it says it has off-road mode or whatever, like doesn't mean you should ride it like that off-road. Which is such an unfortunate train of thought. If you're gonna, like, for anything you own, if you're afraid to really push or break anything you own, like push it beyond or just even within its capabilities, you know, you're really limiting the amount of fun you're gonna have. You also come across as a little bit of a wet blanket when you tell other people what to do with their stuff. Okay, guys, I hate to say this, but it's time to get serious. Like, seriously serious. The rollers are down. The water bottle is here. The bib shorts are on. And for as lame as GCN is, you know, you got to appreciate the fact that they do offer free interval training workouts on here. So one of those is queued up. Rawstercross here, set up with not too much tire pressure. A little bit of low tire pressure on the rollers offers some resistance. Way more fun than a stationary trainer. We got the time lapse going. Let's do this. So this is like 2-minute warm up. And then you go into 2 minutes of like 70 RPM, they're calling it sweet spot, and then boom, 10-second sprint. I feel like maybe I could have taken a little more tire pressure out, but kind of a good way back into it for like first structured workout. It's not too hard, not hating it. It's only 20 minutes. Sweating. Left the hat on to try and absorb some of the sweat. Rawstercross, loving it. Actually drinking water. It's really coming together. 48 seconds, next sprint. Look at that logo. Look at that piece of crap. Look at that camera. Okay, done. That was pretty good. Welcome to Gear Gab. Yesterday, which I assume you watched, we put together, well, mocked up this here Narco hybrid with a bunch of really fancy brakes. The rain bike. We put fenders on it. I'm calling it a rain day bike. What's a rain bike? It's a bike with fenders. It's got fenders on it. Now, this bike is an old hybrid which uses V-brake bosses, cantilever bosses, which was normally paired with like a set of flat handlebars and flat handlebar brake levers. I don't really want to get into it that much, but there's different pull ratios for different length brake styles. To simplify it right now, this pull ratio is different than what this bike came with stock. They don't work together. The solution to having a properly operating brake when swapping to a drop-bar style lever on a bike like this is going to a set of what they call mini V-brakes. Basically just a shorter arm than what normal V-brakes are so that the pull ratios work, whatever. Or going to a cantilever brake. That also will work with this lever's pull ratio. Problem is with these mini Vs, they hit the fender. So that's not gonna work. I sort of purposely didn't check that at the end of the video yesterday because I seriously didn't want to know if it did work or not. I checked today, it doesn't work. So the solution to this is to order some cantilever brakes, but with cantilever brakes, it needs a place for the cable to actually stop. Those are called cable hangers. It needs those front and rear. And while old Eric of SpinDat would have just gone to Amazon, any bike shop, anything, and just found the stuff I need and just impulse bought all of it, $80 plus tax for Tektro Oryx brakes, $50 for an Originate front crown mounted cable hanger. And honestly, I didn't go any further trying to find like a seat post mounted cable hanger for the rear. Yes, I would have gone ahead and ordered those things to put together a crappy rain bike, thinking that it made sense for this channel where I'll make $30 in ad revenue for the amount of views it gets. Thankfully, now I've grown up a little bit and realized that is an absolutely ridiculous, terrible financial and just decision in general to make. This bike, I'm gonna hide away. And if the weather from this point forward truly is so poor that I can't go out, well, I have this ramp, I've got these rollers, I've got this TV, I'll just use those instead. So much more financially responsible than I would have been in the past, which is good because all those past decisions really caught up to me at one point. Thank you for watching this episode of Gear Gab. Subscribe for more. It is kind of late. I sort of wish I didn't do a workout this late. I'm probably gonna sleep like absolute trash. Also, I'm just gonna end up eating the leftover pizza that I have. So yeah, I'd hate to show that 2 days in a row. That's just embarrassing. But I am wondering, what do you guys think of me doing the fleet update as the last video of the year instead of the first? Let me know.